whiteboard and say good morning as we roll the ball up and down and across the knuckles and in the palm and in the pads. And interlace our fingers and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let go. And squeeze. 2, and let go. And today, let's toss it up in the air and catch or throw it to a partner. Keep yourself guessing. Maybe bat it. Catch with one hand. Then throw it to the other. Whatever. Keep yourself guessing. Three, 2, 1. We'll drop it on the floor. Assess where our feet are at. And then step on it 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles. Roll it across. Roll it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Press down 3 times. On each of the knuckles. Roll it across. Roll it down. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Put the ball aside. Reassess. And let's do some good mornings. We'll do 12. 2, 3. And 12. Shake the tree. And center. Nice deep breath. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. Ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Gathering starlight. Center. Other direction. And center. 2 breaths. And we will march in place or jog. So today I'm going to introduce a new routine with a couple of new moves, but incorporating some that we've done before. It's called Birds, Bugs, and Beasts. And it's just a bunch of crittery moves like inchworms and down dogs and up dogs and bear crawls and dead bugs and donkey kicks. So there are modifications and you do what you can. All by way of saying that whatever you want to do here to bring the heart rate up a little is good. Keep doing what you're doing or sprint, which is what I think I'll do. Some more good mornings, maybe side jacks, rapid squats. Be safe. We'll go for 25 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Twenty, 23, 24. Ooh, 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers. Bring them up overhead. Reaching up. Extending back if you can. Back to center. Bending to one side. And then the other. Centering. Down, pushing out at the chest. And coming down. Hands behind the back. Lift them up. A little higher, and come back down and shrug. And roll back. And roll forward. Extend the arms out and rotate. Switch directions. One palm down, one palm up. Flip flop. And shake those hands. Bring one across the body just below the neck and press on the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back. Pressing down. And then the other. Rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulders. Bring the hand out in front, fingers pointed up, pull back. Fingers down, pulling back. Flopped. Same thing, other hand. Up. Down. Flopped. Now, if you go to a wall, stand parallel to the wall, put your arm out, and just face forward and stretch your shoulder. And then turn around and stretch your other shoulder. Your arm is flat against the wall, or as flat as you can go without being in pain. If it hurts, don't do it. And come on back out. And do a sideline. Other direction. And we'll turn and press down on the back heel. Hold on to a chair or something if you need to. Other way. And let's grab a stick. We got plenty of exercises for the hamstrings. So I'm not going to do the hamstring stretch today. Let's take the stick behind the back. We'll do the Dr. David Lee routine. Bring it down as low as you can go in your arms. Hold it as far down as you can and just twist at the waist. If you want, don't need to, very carefully start taking some steps as you do the rotations. And then bring the stick up in front and swing it back and forth. Then go to one side. And then the other. Bring it in front, grip it, and paddle a kayak. Reverse direction. Bring it up to the chest, flop the wrists. Extend the arm down. And start bringing it up and down. Bring it to the chest, reverse the position of the hands so your palms are up and flop it at the wrists. Do some curls. And bring it up. And we're going to bring it back behind the back again. And just lift your knees as far as you feel comfortable. doing 10. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to do some hip rotations. Again, just go as far as you feel comfortable. And 10. Good. Bring the stick out in front, put it to the side. Press down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let go. And then swing it behind the back 7 times. And then the other side, on top, pressing down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 swings. And then bring it in front, and we'll go back on our heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. Toes, heels, toes, and heels. Okay, let's put the stick down. And again, some of you may find some of these a little difficult in the beginning. Just modify or stand by till the next one comes along if you do have problems. We've done most of them before. A couple are new. And it's going to be in progression: an inchworm, a down dog, a bear crawl, an up dog, a pigeon or a swan, depending on whether you're doing yin yoga or regular yoga, a donkey kick, a dead bug, and a crab walk. Birds, bugs, and beasts. All right, so we're going to start with the inchworm. You're going to come down, hinging at the waist slowly. Get your hands on the ground. Just inch out. Come into a bit of a plank and inch back up. I'll do that from the side. We're going to do 3 of these. Again, you hinge at the waist. Bend your knees as you need to come down on your hands. Inch out. Come into a plank. And inch your way back up. Just one more. Down, hinging, bending at the knee, inching out, and inching back. Again, we'll hinge at the waist. Start the inchworm, but just come up into a down dog or a pike. And just hold it. And I'm going to turn this way Let me make sure you can see. Yeah, you can see. So I'm going to do a bear crawl. So just on all fours in that position, move forward 3 or 4 steps, and then move back 3 or 4 steps. And if you can, do it one more time. Otherwise, just hold or rest. And then we're going to go into an up dog. Your hands are sliding out, and you're looking up, and hold, and then come down on your knees. Rock back. Take a breath. Catch your breath. And we're going to do a pigeon or a swan. So you're coming up into that down dog position, putting your leg underneath, one leg, and you can hold like this, stretching your hip flexors. We'll come down a little bit. And if you can slide your hands down, great. Only go as far as feels comfortable. And hold that stretch. Pigeon or swan in yin yoga, as we do in the after class yin. And then we'll come up and switch the position of the legs. And get the other side. And come back up. And you're on all fours. We're going to do some donkey kicks. So you're just kicking up as best you can, keeping your leg bent. Let's do 7 on each side. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to roll over and get on our back. And do a dead bug. So this is a little challenge cognitively too sometimes. Put both your hands straight up and bring your legs up into 90 degrees. You're going to bring your right arm down at the same time that you bring your left leg down. Then bring them back up to the starting position. Bring your left arm and right leg down. And then bring those up and go back to right arm and left leg down. Now you're not touching, you're about an inch off the ground when your hands and arms go down, arms and legs go down. So just alternate, and we'll do 7 on each. And you may find yourself doing both sides at the same time at some point. Not unusual. Just correct it. It's 4. 5. 6. No. And 7 there, I just did it. Okay, relax. We got one more to go. You stay on your back. Sit up. Put your hands behind you and your soles of your feet on the ground. And then come up if you can. Now, if this is as far as you can go, just hold that pose for a while. But if you can, walk backwards, a crab walk on your hands and feet. And then walk forwards. And then go backwards, about 3 or 4 moves, and forwards. And turn around and stand up. Birds, bugs, and beasts. Speaking of beasts, we didn't do the cat, but we will later. We got a cat cow coming in the after class when we're going to do the 6 stretches before you rest. So rub your hands together now and cultivate chi in the form of a chi ball. Shifting weight from one foot to the other. Substantial to insubstantial. And center. 2D press. And we'll open our hearts. Hold at that inhale and send it all out. Centering. 2 breaths. And bringing down chi from above. Going down, gathering it up. And namaste. All right. Hey, Suzanne. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so as I mentioned, today I'm going to do the 6 stretches to do. You can do them anytime, but they're great to do before you rest or at the end of the day. to get your body back in alignment. And let's start. First is the overhead arm stretch. You come up, grab one hand by the wrist, and pull that arm up. And then come down slow to your hips. And then just run your hands down your legs in front, hinging at the waist. Don't lock the knees. Go to your toes. Bring them back up, nice and slow. And when you get to your waist, raise your hands again and grab the other wrist and pull that one up. And then bring your hands down. We'll do one more on each side. Coming down. Back up. Maybe running your hands along the side of your legs. Arms up. Back to the first wrist. Pulling. Back down. Back up. Pulling. And back down. Now we'll come up, bend to one side, grab the wrist, and stretch to the one side again. Of course, we did this earlier. And go to the other side. Back to the first side. One more time the other way. And center. And the final one, standing up, we're going to open our chest, bring your arms out, and take 3 deep breaths. Bring your arms back as you inhale. And then you might try it with your arms behind your head, whichever way works better for you, or both. And inhale again. Open that chest. And exhale. Okay, we're going to get down on the ground. I'm going to switch cameras. You can do this in your bed. One leg extended. Bring your knee up. On the other side to your chest. Hold. Release. Bring it back up. 2, let's do 6, 3, release, 4, release, 5, and 6. And then go to the other side, the other leg, and bring that knee up. 1, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the soles of both feet are on the floor or the bed, wherever you are. Hands are out. And just do a windshield wiper, back and forth. Getting that spine nice and loose. One, 2, and 3. And then finally, in line with our birds, bugs, and bees day, we're going to do cat-cow. So you're turning around on all fours, tucking in your chin, rounding your back in a cat, and then looking up and arching your back in a cow. We'll do 6 of these. Cat, cow, cat, cow, that's 3. Cat, cow, cat, cow, and finally, cat and cow. All right, cat. And that's it. Thank you, Linda. Take care, Mira. Hal, Maureen.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Have a nice day.
You
Have a
too.
good weekend.
Thank you, Tom.
See you.
Bye-bye, Suzanne.
Take care.
Meme.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Mira. And Ava and Yoel, take care. See you later. Looking forward.